Hey gamers, if you like a fast-paced game and think you have a good sense of time, then you want to check out Hummingbirds. Let's take a look at how this game plays. In this game, players are trying to score the most points by having the best sense of time. On a player's turn, they can do one of two actions. They can place or move one of their hummingbirds, so they can claim one of the different timers that are out there, and they are magnetic, which is really fun. Or if they maybe have both of them out already and they're not sure if one of them is not ready to be flipped, then they can also just move one of their birds to a different one if they like. Alternatively, if they have both of them out there or they don't want to move anything or claim anything, they can lift up one of the timers to see if it has run out. If the timer has run out, then they will flip it over and take a nectar of the matching color. And the timers are all different amounts of time as well and worth different points. So purples are half a minute worth 1 point, blues are a minute worth 5 points, pink 2 minutes worth 10 points, yellow 3 minutes worth 15 points, white 5 minutes worth 20 points, and red there's only one of those and it is 10 minutes and worth 25 points. If on a player's turn they lift up one of the timers and it has not run out, they will not flip it over, but they will put it back. And if they do have any nectar tokens already, they will have to return one of their least valuable ones to the center. And players will continue to go around the table claiming and revealing and putting back tokens and taking more tokens and flipping tiles as needed. And a big element of the game is not to take long turns. You're not going to sit here and go, I'm not sure which one to take, or say, I'm not sure which one I want to reveal. You have to go fast because hummingbirds are fast. The game will end when any of the nectar piles run out. So that might be this red one. There is, again, only one of those. So if somebody's lucky enough and reveals that red timer and it has run out, that will end the game. But it can also be any of the other piles. If they happen to run out first, then that will end the game instead. And at that point, all the players will just add up all of the nectar points that they have in front of them, and whoever has the most points wins. I actually had a lot more fun with this than I thought I would after reading the rules. I thought I was going to be a little too nervous, it was going to be too fast for me or something like that, but I thought that it actually worked really well. Turns are very fast. You are really not supposed to hesitate too much. You're just supposed to put out a bird or lift up one of the timers. If you make a mistake, which trust me, I made a lot of them, and you realize, oh, I don't want to lift out of those timers, I don't think that they're right, you move your bird, and you just have to kind of deal with maybe missing a turn in a sense where, oh, I wasted putting that bird out because I can't lift it yet. I know it's not ready. Or you have to take a chance and say, I'm not sure if it's ready, but I'm going to lift it and see what happens. You will lose points during the game. It's I feel like very unlikely that you won't unless you have like perfect timing sense. But I think that that's just the nature of the game. And since it's happening to everybody, it doesn't really feel that bad. And if you, get in on those really short timers early, you'll have a couple of those one-pointers that you can lose and not feel as bad about losing points. And then hopefully you can wait a little bit longer on those higher point ones and collect some of those so that you aren't losing those points later. That 10-minute timer in the middle can be such a risky move. Like I said in the tutorial, you do take back your hummingbird if you mistakenly lift up a timer. And I've seen it where somebody puts their bird on the middle timer and waits, and they're like, okay, I think it's been 10 minutes, I'm ready to go. And there's just a little bit of time left, and then the next player is able to snatch that one right out from under them because they have to take their hummingbird off. I just think that it works surprisingly well for me. I didn't really expect it to be this much fun, but it really was. It was a very exciting kind of thing. Everybody's involved the whole time because turns are 2 seconds long. They're so fast and you're just constantly moving and lifting things up and turning those timers over and taking the points. And it is really hard, especially in a 4-player game, to pay attention to exactly which ones of the timers that have multiple color, like multiple of the same color. It's hard to say, oh, did you flip that purple one or that purple one? Like, which one's ready to be flipped again? So it is really fun. I think with less players, it's a little less exciting because there's not as many birds out on the board and things like that. So I definitely think this is a 4-player game, at least for me. But regardless, it's just a really exciting time. If you like a time game, you don't mind a little bit of rush, then it's definitely worth checking out. But you can see my full thoughts on the blog today. I just decided this one's for you.